Time to check in now with Nancy Cahalen from the Better Business Bureau. When last we left, Nancy was running down the 12 scams of Christmas for us. We got through the first 6. This was one of our most downloaded episodes, by the way. People were really interested in these 12 scams of Christmas. So let's bring Nancy in to finish these up. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks again for having me on. I hope no one read ahead, to, to see what the next 6 were. But
that's right.
But the earlier you know about them, the more you can be prepared. So that's really important.
Yes, absolutely. So I think we were up to the fake shipping notifications.
Yes. And, I heard from a friend, I get these random calls like on the weekend. Hey, how are you? Have you ever heard of something like this? So it was a fake shipping notification scam that this friend of mine had encountered. And they'll send you a text or an email, and we all have stuff that's arriving. Everybody's got stuff that's on order, so we're expecting shipments. So to get a text about an anticipated shipment isn't unusual. But they'll want you to click through. They'll want you to verify some account numbers, things like that. So it's a total scam, and all they want is your personal information. Now, what I would recommend, if you do, there's a possibility you might have a delivery issue. Go to the retailer, go to the website directly, and handle it from there. So if you're in Amazon, there's a place where you can manage all of your orders and deliveries right on Amazon. Don't follow up by clicking on a link in a text or an email message. So that's my advice there. Phony charities. Well, everybody has a giving heart during the holidays, and so the phony charities, the scammers, take advantage of that, and they come up with charities that might have similar names to ones that we're familiar with. You'll see them on social media sites. So check them out before you give them money, because you're giving money in the hopes that it's going to help someone, not help the scammers. So take that extra step, check it out, make sure that they're on the level. Well, here's one that is, I've said that scammers have no soul. Well, phony letters from Santa. I mean, seriously? So several trusted companies offer charming and personalized letters from Santa, but scammers have been mimicking them to get personal information from unsuspecting parents. So now we know how low they'll go, all right? So check with bbb.org to find out which ones are legitimate. And, there's more we need to be concerned about with our children. So, they have, shiny, clean Social Security numbers that somebody could steal and use. So we really need to watch and protect their identity and their personal information as well. Even though they might be tiny people, they can still be scammed, and their personal information can be stolen. So we're on to the next one, which is unusual forms of payment. Well, I've harped on it. Please use a credit card when shopping online. There's protections built in, and it's a way that you can protect yourself from possible scams or disappointment if the merchandise doesn't show. So be wary of anyone who asks you to pay for a holiday purchase using a prepaid debit card or a gift card or a wire transfer or anything like that. These payments can't be traced, and they can't be undone. So once you make that payment using these unusual forms of payment, they have the money, and you cannot get it back. Whether you're disappointed in the merchandise, whether you receive the merchandise, it doesn't matter. You cannot get the money back. So avoid those forms of payment. Now, travel scams is not as big a deal this year as in others because we're not doing as much traveling, but be cautious. When booking through online ads, don't wire money. Again, use your credit card. Don't wire money. So I don't know, in all my years on this earth, if I've ever been asked to wire money. I think, yeah, when I bought my house. That's a new thing now. You wire the money. But, it should never, in normal daily purchases, you shouldn't be asked to wire money or pay with a stack of gift cards. That just doesn't make sense. So don't do it. And the last one on the list is the puppy scams. You would think all the coverage we've given puppy scams that it would be, this scam would be gone, but it's not. And in fact, there's a lot of people still that haven't heard about the scams. It's ramping up again for the holidays because it usually has kind of a seasonal uplift of families that want to surprise their children with a pet for the holidays. And so puppy scams, and now it's kitten scams too. And when they run out of kittens, they'll probably have gerbil scams. So, be very, very careful when buying a pet, especially during the holidays. And you could get a pet that's a puppy mill pet, which is they're not taken very good care of, and there could be problems with them. Or you might get nothing at all because it's a scam. So that's heartbreaking when your family is expecting one and they just never arrive. Then plus you're out the money.
Yeah.
So those are our 12 scams of Christmas. And I think we have a baker's dozen this year. We have one more that we need to watch out for, and that one would be COVID-19 vaccine scams. So we have a gift for the holidays. The vaccines are on their way, but right behind them on their heels are the scammers. So here's what you need to know to avoid a vaccine-related scam. You likely will not need to pay anything out of pocket to get a vaccine during the public health emergency. So if people are asking you for money, likely it's a scam. You can't pay to put your name on a list to get the vaccine. So people are going to be giving those offers out to try to get your money, and they'll probably ask for prepaid gift cards or wiring money for that. You can't pay to get early access to the vaccine. No one from a vaccine distribution site or a healthcare payer, like a private insurance company, will call you and ask for your social security number or your credit card or your bank account information to sign up to get the vaccine. That's not going to happen. So, people are they're excited about the vaccine is on the way, and they might drop their guard. So be on guard. It's a perfect opportunity for scammers. And beware of providers offering other products or treatments or medicines to prevent the virus. That's still out there. The FTC is rounding them up daily and charging them with crimes, but they're still out there. We're in an environment now that's ripe for scammers. So that's it for me today.
Boy, well, that was plenty. That keeps us safe, and the vaccines, being distributed. We're awaiting about 2 hours away from their arrival, apparently, in Worcester, Nancy. So it is going to be an exciting day. But yeah, make sure that you're looking out for those COVID-19 vaccine scams. Nancy, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks again for having me on. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, no, great stuff. And listen, if you want to check out our conversations weekly with Nancy, please, Talk of the Commonwealth, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, SoundCloud, or just follow us on social media. It'll be popping up later on today or tomorrow, and you'll just be able to listen to it at your leisure, so you never miss an episode. But yeah, check it out on Facebook. It is Talk of the Commonwealth with Hank Stolz. We're on LinkedIn, Talk of the Commonwealth. You can go to Twitter at Common Talk Pod, and just easy for you to be able to find these and be able to link them and listen to them at your leisure.